Hello. Wow, you're looking good. Have you lost weight? Anyway, welcome to the Jonathan Miles Show, the only news show online. I'm your host, Jonathan Miles. Today's top stories. From the Ukraine, a man has been banned as a national security threat. He's said to be, and I quote, hard to kill and out for justice. Ukrainian police also say he's marked for death, thinks he's above the law, and out for a kill. Multiple sources have confirmed he's a dangerous man, born to raise hell, who's found himself under siege and on deadly ground. That's probably enough, right? Yeah, it's Steven Seagal. What, Mark? Nobody cares about you, Mark. I need to bring Philip back. Why do kids need to go to school when they could be doing my hair and makeup for pennies on the dollar? You know? We're not friends anymore, Mark. We're not. Was that Janet? New best friend, Janet? How you doing today? I like the new top. Jim? Jim's now, I should mention, Jim is now my musical guy, you could say. I don't know. I found out that I have a calendar on my phone, so I don't really need him to do calendar stuff. Anyway. In political news, in the United States, GOP Representative Raul Labrador, like the retriever? You know what I'm talking about, Janet, was booed yesterday for saying nobody dies because they don't have access to health care. Yeah, he said that. Nobody dies because they don't have access to health care. Which is true, right? He's right. They die from lack of access to millions of dollars. We all know money cures everything, except stupidity. As Raul has proven. Right, Mark? Mark knows all about stupidity. Over there with Cindy. Shut up. Shut up, Mark. Jim, play me a funny song. Jim. Janet, where's Jim? What do you mean he went on break? The show just started. It's not all bad news, though, guys. Good news today out of Nigeria. That's something you don't hear every day. 82 freed Chibok girls arrived yesterday to meet President Buhari. The girls were exchanged for Boko Haram suspects. So, good. Yeah, I think there's, I don't know how many more there. Weren't there like 300, Janet? 300? Minus 82, so... Well, anyway, it was the largest group of girls freed, and that's just good news. I don't even have a joke there. Moving on. In Irish news, a bunch of micks got drunk. Whoa! Whoa! Who wrote that? Was that Jim? Jim, you're back from break? That was a quick break. You wrote that? Janet, Jim wrote that? He did? Jim, you're fired. I'm going to call it. We're going to get somebody new. Hold on. Hello? Send me an intern up. Channel 3. Yeah. I know it's just fingers. Yeah. Oh, you have the 7S? Good for you. Anyway, send him up. All right. We're going to have a new intern, Jose. He apparently he DJs on the weekends. We'll find out what his DJ name is when he gets up here. Anyway. Okay. Moving on. Oh, in Irish news, the real news. Stephen Fry is being investigated. Stephen Fry, comedian, writer, etc. Being investigated for blasphemy for calling God an utter maniac who is mean-spirited and stupid. Utter maniac who is mean-spirited and stupid. I thought Fry didn't believe in God. And now he's calling him names. That's like if I call Bigfoot a twit. Like, I don't believe in Bigfoot. So what does it matter? I don't know. Weird stuff. I didn't know. Is blasphemy a crime in Ireland? Is that a real thing? You know what I need? I need a fact checker who isn't Mark. Mark, where are these facts that you're supposed to be checking? Oh no, you do hair and makeup. Janet, are you the fact checker? Man, what a great show. What a great team I have around me. John, you're all alone. No, I'm not, voices. Today's holidays. It's International Bereaved Mother's Day. So that if you're a bereaved mom, today's your day. It's Permaculture Day. Do I have to check my own fact? What is permaculture? Jose, get me on that. Permaculture, the development of agricultural ecosystems intended to be sustainable and self-sufficient. Well, if that isn't hard to pronounce. So it's that day. Lemonade Day. Got there and helped put these 5-year-olds through preschool. Am I right? John, that's kindergarten, not preschool. Mark, edit that in post. You know what? I've been watching some of these videos, Mark, and you haven't been editing out all the things I've been telling you to do. Because your hair and makeup, Janet? We need to get an editor? Okay. Note to self, editor, fact checker. I don't need a DJ and a hair person. Probably unnecessary. It's Infertility Survival Day. Is that celebrating the babies that survived their moms being infertile or their dads being infertile? Or is that somebody who's infertile found out that they're infertile and they're surviving it? I don't know. It's also Cosmopolitan Day. So if you're a bereaved mom or you survived infertility, drink a Cosmo. It's Motorcycle Mass and the Blessing of the Bikes Day. Wow. So some of these Catholics are really into their motorcycles. Motorcycles, a great way to hear last rites earlier than if you didn't have a motorcycle. Barrier Awareness Day, actually a pretty decent holiday when you think about it. Barrier Awareness Day, for those of you who don't know, created by Ronald Reagan to not celebrate as much, it's just bring awareness to the fact that even though the Americans with Disabilities Act helped a lot of people get ramps and access to things to cut down on barriers, there's still a lot of barriers. And pretty much it's a cool way to look at the world and be like, hey, how can we make things as fair as possible for everybody? Not just people who don't lack barriers. Okay, moving on. I got a little serious. I got a little too serious. It is Paste Up Day, celebrating the fact that to make newspapers, they used to have to individually paste articles using super glue, and it was really tough because sometimes the super glue would get stuck in their hands and they'd be eating like a sandwich and then have the super glue stuck to their mouth, and that's why journalism's dying, because of super glue. It is also Roast Leg of Lamb Day, so let's all pretend like we're in the Flintstones. And it's World Laughter Day, so watch something funny. Watch something funny. If I had to recommend something funny, I would say either, if you have Netflix, a lot of good comedy specials on there. If you have HBO, a lot of good ones on there. Or if you just watch TV long enough, eventually you'll see Schindler's List. They play it a lot. Our sponsors today, Paper Street Soap Company, a great place for all your soap and nitroglycerin needs. And Aperture Science Incorporated, we do what we must because we can. Cake's a lie. Okay, that's all the news I had time to look up to today. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow for more, and as always, love yourself and each other. I was gonna say play me out, Jim, but we have Jose here. Jose, what's your DJ name? DJ Jose. Awesome. Play me out, DJ Jose. That went pretty well. Like, comment, and subscribe.